Right, a warm welcome if you're watching the replay version of this Pro Division Heroes of Rock Tournament qualifying round. Timestamps will be added to the video description and will be there for you if you are watching on catch-up. Thank you so much for doing so. Remember to hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Ronnie Howell, thank you for the good luck. Good morning. You don't know any Viking rock bands? Nor do I. Nor do I. So we have to decide, do we go with a Zerker? Do we go with just a straight shot? I'm going to take a token actually on this one. The APOC is very good on this hole because you do need a bit of curl. We do have some other options available though. So let's see if we're going to take a token on this, if we're going to go with Berserker or if we're just going to bounce over. If we bounce over, we need a lot of topspin. Some people actually play this deliberately short on the drive to make sure they're not in wedge range. So that is an option as well. But we will see. We will see. Arthur, it has been a long time. How's it going? Are you keeping well? Are you still in France? And thank you so much for the good luck as well. Right, let's see if we can do something without bouncing over on this one. I can't remember where Berserker puts us on this because I don't usually use it in tour play. It's usually going to be it would usually be with a bounce over shot. I wouldn't be playing with a Zerk in tour play. GC Jones, thank you for the good luck. And one of the newest balls here. Thank you very much for the kind words. It's going to be a bit long, I believe. Oh, he's okay. Okay, let's have a look with a Zerk then, and then if not, we might try bounce over. Like I said, it's a first look, not bothered about score. We're just on about bothered about hitting perfect, really. And trying to get some early looks in. I'm going to get 5 rings off this at least. So we're going to need, you know, a few rings of push-up. Yeah, and try and bounce over there. Let's try 2 top spin. We'll stretch out. Let's try red ring touching the rock with the APOC. So 5 rings. I'm going to give this a few. Let's say, oh, it's a bit glitchy there, isn't it? Gone 4 rings push up. Shame about the great ball then. Okay, not enough push-up, so we need to go a bit more than that, so we'll forfeit out. He's still in Frog Central. Out of nowhere, Neo. How you doing? How you doing? Right, so good job we took a token on that, honestly. Let's go again. So, reason we're going Zerk here is that if you're going to bounce over, you're going to need a lot of topspin, like at least 6 bars of topspin to get into the wedge range. So I'm going to push up. I needed to push up to max actually there, so it's a mistake. Right, let's try again. 7.6. That's a bit better. Could even play with the extra mile, to be honest. Should you play with the extra mile? We're going to go down to 1.5. Red ring. Okay, 4.4 max plus 10. The other option here actually is that we go with a max overpower with a slow needle. Let's try that. Let's have a look at that one. Clears nicely actually. It needs more topspin though. More topspin, bit more curl. So do we go with, you know, it's either a choice of pushing up to max and going with whatever overpower we need, or we just go leave it where it is and go max overpower with a slow needle. Very nice. People's Champ, good to see you. A Young, Paul Dorman, welcome. Seth, any master this week? Not this week, but there is a master free-to-play playthrough on the channel from previous that's been re-uploaded. There will be master for the mini, though. There will be master for the mini. Super Ted, how you doing? Good to see you. So, I'm a big fan of slow needles. Hiking, enjoy. If you survive, we'll see you down the road. Arthur, take care. Thank you for stopping by. Good to hear from you. So, you know, Wedge here, we would go, I guess, Endbringer School, but the plan is to get nearer the hole. Really, there. So we're going to go. We'll go for this real time now. Vito, thank you very much for the good luck. Okay, let's go then. I'm going to stick with the extra mile. Jonas, thank you for the good luck as well. I'm going to go with a Berserker, obviously. I'm going to go with a bit more topspin. And most likely a bit more curl as well. So let's go. Let me know what divisions you are going to play. Anybody stepping up for the first time on the Nordic Fjords, let me know. Okay, we got a low wind now. That's a pain. That's a pain. 6.4. Wanted a bit more than that, really. Let's go just over 2 top. 3.7. We've got more crosswind angle as well, so that's even more of a pain. But we did clear okay with the max OP, so I'm going to go with that. Obviously, slightly riskier needle. Bit more curl. And a great left's going to put me away from the green, to be honest. Let's just see if we can bounce over. Okay, contact made with the fairway. The great left obviously has put me away from the green. I do believe a perfect would have obviously been near the fringe, but that's okay. I do like the max overpower. Slow needle job, you know. Noah, how you doing? Thank you for the good luck. Much, much appreciated. Right, just going to fix something here. Hole 2 coming up. Very good chance on hole 2. Out of all the par 3s, I do believe it's the best chance we have for a hole in one. So we'll take a token or two. Could have gone with the APOC really, but anyway. Obviously, if you don't want to spend a Berserker, then you can bounce over. Can we get ourselves to 50 thumbs up? We're 16 away. Right, let's see if we can get Endbringer in from here then. Looking there just over, or just about mid-distance, maybe a fraction over mid-distance. Go. Where are we going to go? That's okay. Let's see if we can get a good landing spot. Perfect away. Let's see. Should be okay. 20% Endbringer rule. 55 elevation from there. Obviously, if you hit perfect on your drive, you'll probably be near a 40% on the Endbringer. Even a bit more curl, to be honest. But I like that. It's going to be a must eagle. Really, if we have any form of crosswind or headwind, tailwind, that one, if you want to compete, has got to be an eagle. Got to be an eagle. Headwind's going to be tricky, but still, still manageable. Sona, thank you for the good luck. Hey AJ, how you doing? Vicky, good morning. Okay, well, number 2 coming up. Oh, what happened there? I thought he would get that in. Okay, hold 2. Let's see what we got. And obviously this is Pro. We're going to go on to Expert immediately after we've done with Pro. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to start with a Power 5 ball here. Then I'm going to switch. Wade McKinney, how you doing? Paul McFadden, Andy Benny, Kai. Embrying School transformed your wedge game such a great... It certainly is. I mean, there's 2 methods. The one I use is the one I just did there, the 20% no spin. That does the job for me. Anthony, how you doing? Gail, welcome Gail. New name in the chat, I believe. If you are new here, very warm welcome. Make sure you are subbed. If you're subbed to the channel, you can type a message in the chat and say hello. Benjamin Sparks, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, hole number 2. I'm going to start with Zerk. I'm going to find the min line and then going to switch out to a navigator. We have had a similar angle in the past, slightly more headwind than we have here. Tom Mania, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so complete min, white ring touching the rough. And then we're going to switch. 7.2, high wind, okay. Okay, we had more headwind last time. We're going to knock a bit of top spin off. We're going to go 3.5 half of side. And I'm going to play 1-on-1. Actually, I might go a bit more than 1-on-1. I'm going to go 7.6. I'm going to go mid 15, power 3. Ah, great ball, God. Okay, we'll be testing the speed on this one, not the line. But you know, with a great ball, that's pretty good. So a bit more topspin. I think we can therefore go with 1-on-1 on that, to be honest. With a click more topspin. That's what I want to do there. Right, see if we can give it a perfect. I've got loads of tokens. So see if we can give a perfect. 50 thumbs up. Thank you, Gemma. Much appreciated. So, reason for starting with the power 5 ball. All very well saying white ring touching the rough on the left, but if you don't use the power 5 ball, you're not going to consistently find the right place, because you might be slightly further back or you might be slightly more to the right. Power 5 ball at min absolutely ensures you will find the right spot. Gidders, good morning. Sammy 1989, thank you for the good luck as well. No rookie Sammy, but there is a rookie playthrough up on the channel. Okay, 8.2, strong wind again. So white ring, touching the rough at min. Switch to navigator. Going to go with a bit more topspin. Sticking with the half bar left, we're going to go 3.7 this time. I'm going to go one on one, 7.2. Try and avoid the tree. Okay, and let's try and give it a perfect this time. There we go. Kai, how you doing? Everything is going well, thank you, and I hope you're doing well as well. This still looks a little bit short. We're going to have to go with more topspin. Oh, okay, not too bad. Good speed. Good speed. Maybe a little more on the side spin there. We had strong wind on that one. Playing it one on one. Do we go with a bit more adjustment or do we go more left spin? I may just go with power 4 numbers, to be quite honest. Okay, let's go. Put the berserker in, which I've forgotten to do. Obviously you do have a generous second bounce on this one. A needle glitch and your round is ruined. It is so frustrating. I should have, maybe I should have stuck with the 7.6. Let's have a look. 6.8. Lower wind this time, of course. Okay, Navi. Okay, 6. It's going to be the 6.2, or we could do, I don't know. So let's go 6.3. I'm going to try the mid plus 15. Actually difficult to see when you adjust there. Perfect away. Gone mid plus 15, power 3. Let's see how we go. We got lower wind this time though. It's still going to miss right, I think. Close. Close. But it's something for you to work with. So I did mid plus 15, power 3. What do you think we'll get in the mini, and what would you actually want in the mini? Yeah, Jacob would like Sunshine Glades. I would not like City Park. We haven't had Santa Ventura for a while. I honestly think maybe a tad bit more left spin on that. Maybe another click more would be good. Like 0.6 or something, 0.7. Dave Brayley, good morning. How you doing? Close though. Close. Good speed. Definitely no less topspin than that. Close from our opponent as well. Alright, hole number 3 next. Hole number 3. Actually a decent albatross chance if we get tailwind. I didn't realise I had that thing loaded. Kavak wants the Nordic Fjords. Okay, you've got some options then. Either a bit more adjust or a bit more side spin. Choice is yours. Mid 15, power 3. Right, hopefully we can have a nice wind angle here. This hole is dull in headwind. And we are playing pro, so we could well get headwind. You never know. There we are, look at that. An absolute stinker of a wind on hole 3. Absolute stinker, that is. That's probably the worst wind angle you can get on this hole. So what do we do with this then? No, we just have to try and just, you know, get the eagle, really. And I'm honestly going to pack the Cataclysm, because unless we do a good drive on this, we're going to be really short. So this is going to cost a token at least. Meadow Castle. Yeah, I think like 4 holes on that course or something. Okay, notepad at the ready. This might be a tricky one. Might be the Dunes. Yeah, could be the Dunes. Ryder Cup. I think it'd probably be an American theme one though, surely, being the Ryder Cup. Juniper Point. Could be a mixture of holes as well. I do see that they've tended to ditch the whole mixture tournaments now. We tend to get more just straight through full nines. You know, whether you like that or not, I don't know. But that seems to be what they're favouring at the moment. Okay, let's see if we can work something out here. This is an absolute awful wind angle. Okay, let's go red ring just into +5. Max +10 is going to be 3.7. 4.5 top. 3 right. Takes me just into overpower. Let's go with a little bit. Great left. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so great left's no good. I think we need to go with more overpower, to be honest. Need to hit some perfect balls though. Do you think they make pro wins harder, hoping people will step up to expert? I believe they do, quite honestly. I believe they do. So many times, like last week wasn't too bad. Last tournament wasn't too bad. However, the one before that on the Wiseacre, the par 5s, pro got headwind twice the amount of times as expert. Especially on hole 9. Expert had tailwind all the time on hole 9. And any form of headwind made that hole difficult. And pro got all the headwind. Really weird. I actually could have gone with half of the red ring touching the rough there, to be honest. William Wright, how you doing? Good to see you. We know what's coming up for the tournament in October. Yes, of course, it's going to be the Halloween season. Glenn P, how you doing? Good to see you. Cheers for the good luck. Mayank Rajput, good to see you as well. Thank you very much for the kind words. Tim Rice is in the house. Hi, Tim. You know, I've packed the Cataclysm on this one. Obviously, we need to get the drive right first, but that's what tokens are for. And the other option here, if you don't want to bounce over to the right, is you play on the middle island and try and get up to the top. But, you know, with the shape of the fairway, a great ball there can roll off to the left or the right. Yeah, I agree, Andy. Jayesh, how you doing? Thank you for the good luck. Kane's going to go left. The other thing that, you know, this is the problem with this wind in pro, is that not everybody has an APOC in a decent level. APOC 3, you're going to be okay. APOC 2, I don't think you are going to be okay. And the problem with the extra mile is you don't have the curl. Right, let's see if we can get a better drive here then. Let's go. Let's go like half of the red +5. Let's try that. 4.5 and 3. Max 10, 3.1. Not quite at max. Let's just nudge it up. Okay, great. I cannot hit perfect today. Power 5 big topper. Would be an interesting one. Okay, you know what, a great right was actually okay there. I'm going to go with a bit more curl. We're going to have a look at the second shot though. Dress up as Wednesday or Morticia Adams. The rock level 8 is a good option actually. The rock has got curl. Heisenberg, how you doing? Power 5 big topper, that's an interesting one. Stanley Yang, thank you for the good luck. Marty Mike, good to see you. Let's see where we are with our second shot here. I've put the Cataclysm in the bag just in case we were short on the drive, but I think we're going to be okay. Mushroom Man, school run, thank you for the good luck and hope it goes well. If you're new here as well, and if you're new watching replay, thank you so much. And I hope you do well. No, look at that. I'm glad I put the Cataclysm in here because, you know, okay, we're great on the drive. We could go with more topspin. But here we're just going to play, obviously, for the eagle. Max 10, max plus 10, 3.9, probably going to need smidgen of overpower. 2 rings. Paul Carlson, Tim Carroll, welcome both of you. Let's go with a bit more than we need, I think. Do want to make sure we're going to get over there. Yeah, so like 1 ring more is fine on that. Okay, let's try and do it for the main card now and see if we can get this right. But this one, horrible wind, and it's going to be get your eagle. Okay, let's go. Hope you're doing well, Paul. Good to see you as always. I had a feeling they'd give us crap wind on hole 3. You know, you just, before you press that button, sometimes you get a bit of a hunch and you think, it's going to be rotten, and it was. Right, 5.4 then, 3.7. Let's see what wind we have. More headwind this time. So max plus 10 takes me into overpower. I'm going to put a little bit on. I'm going to go with a bit more curl as well. Perfect away. Yeah, dreadful wind on this hole, Paul. It's had the worst possible wind you can get on this one. That's a bit short, you know. We had more headwind angle on that. Thankfully, I have got the Cataclysm, but I could go with a bit more overpower there and probably a bit more curl. Okay, where's this guy going to go with the extra mile level 8? Let's have a look. Now, hole 4 next, which is a hole I know well for shootout, but not for tournament. We hardly ever had it in tournament. And with shootout, you just obviously bounce on the island and you roll back to the pin. In tournament play, we've got to attack the pin. So going to try a couple of approaches on hole 4. You know, because it's fine to get the roll back and you're going to be within 2 yards, but no chance of getting a hole in 1 the way we played in shootout. Viren, how you doing? Taz, thank you for the good luck. Wise words from Kane there. Okay, so he's got over with the extra mile 8. You still don't trust forwarding a practice round, right? You know, I've never had an issue, Kovac, to be honest. I've never had an issue with that, but I know people have. So, proceed with caution. All right, 5.9. Here we are just looking, of course, to get onto the putting surface. Max plus 10, 3.9. If we go into overpower, I'm going to add some on just to make sure we get over there. 3.9. Okay, 1 ring into overpower, so let's go with 2. Due to the headwind. This is Pro Taz. We're going with Expert straight after this. Okay, well, you know, we're on the green. You're going to see some birdies on this, though. This drive is, you know, it's not easy. Okay, eagle there at least. Right, hole 4 now. We're going to have to get creative. Wesley, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm very well. I'm very well. And I hope you're doing well as well. Now, interestingly enough, potential Ryder Cup. So don't forget, if you want to promote and try a higher division, make sure you look after your weekly league at some point in the next 7 days. And also, there's rumours that there's going to be a twist or something different. I don't know whether it's going to be the setup to the tournament or the rules. But they did hint at something in the social hub at the beginning of the season, that there'd be something new coming. What would you like it to be? What do you think it's going to be? Answers in the chat, please. Ketan, are you doing weekend round? Not sure, it depends on work. We'll definitely be opening round content for Pro. Weekend round is always a bit trickier due to work situation. Ben, correct. Jeffrey would like to move his balls. Expert tier 3 to disappear. Liam, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, the ball, it's been years. People have been going on about wanting to sort the premium balls out for years now. Never materialised, and they've not even hinted about it. Oh well. Oh, God, that snuck in there. I thought it was going to miss them. Okay, hole 4, we need to get creative now. Either do a backspin shot or attack the pin rather than the roll back. Otherwise, just no chance. No chance. Okay. Interesting. I'm just going to give myself an option here with Guardian. I don't think it's possible, but so here we're going to just try some stuff out, because like I said, this hole I know really well in shootout, but not so much for tournament. And I really don't like the rough bump on this, because the adjust is so awkward, because you're either going to go into the water or you're going to go up onto one of the platforms, which is going to mess the adjustment up. So can we play max backspin with the Guardian then? And do we go sniper? Okay, let's try sniper. What we're going to do this one then? Not putting any curl on, because then we're going to see if we need any curl. Mohammed, good to see you. JD, welcome. Dawn Talbot, Jason McBride, good morning. Played mid plus 15. I think we could go with mid plus 20 for a start. And we probably need a bit more backspin. 5 1/4 might be good. I think I went with all the right spin there. Tour 7, bankroll stagnant. Should you stay till you get more wins or try Tour 8? What's your bankroll, Anthony? Let us know what your bankroll is. 10 times the buy-in, really, for Tour 8. Minimum. So that would be 3 million, right? Because Tour 8 is 300,000 a game. Alright, let's have another crack at that, and then we're going to go with it. Will you be posting playthrough after as well, or is this it? There will be a replay of the stream, Taz, with timestamps, but not a playthrough as such, I think. Like with the bankroll, don't push it, don't risk it, because if you are worried, you're probably not going to play as well. 2 accounts, 5 million plus, then I would say honestly that's fine for Tour 8. But Anthony, if you lose 3, drop down and play some Tour 7 and then go back up again. That would be my suggestion. Yeah, it has been a while since we've had the course rotation. I wonder if they are going to keep doing that. Right, go with a bit more backspin. Do I take a bit of the side spin off as well? I don't know. Okay, going to go mid plus 20, 6.1. I have a feeling I'm going to miss this right, in which case I might take off some of the side spin. Let's have a look. Johnny, yeah, I'm back into full-time work now, thankfully. That's very good speed, that. I like that. Kerry went with 1.7 mil. Awesome. Is 20 mil good to start Tour 9? It's okay. Tour 9 and 10, I would say, if you can, 30 times the buy-in is better. 30 times the buy-in is better. But, you know, that's comfortable enough. As I said, if you lose a load, then obviously just stop and drop down again. Keith, thank you very much. I'm glad you didn't give up streaming now you're working. No, absolutely not. You know, it might be slightly less, but I'm still going to do some streaming. Carl, good morning. Right, we're going to go for that. That wasn't too bad. I like the speed. I'm going to take half a bar of right spin off now. And go mid plus 20 and then no curl. I don't really want to play with curl if I can help it. Tim Carroll, good luck. Must lay down. Doctor's appointment at 7. Oh, gosh. Unlucky, Tim. Best wishes. Klaus, morning. Hope everything's well in Stuttgart. Okay, next couple of holes will probably go straight in. This one I did want to do a couple of tokens on because, like I said, this is one we know very well with the rollback shot on the shootout, but we need to attack the pin in tournament. There's no real mileage unless you're saving on balls or whatever, just to play on for a birdie, particularly in tier 3. You want to try and get extras where you can. 6.5. So 5 1/4, 2.5. We're going to go this time. Blue ring here. the reference. Mid plus 20 is 7 rings. And we hit perfect. Yes, I'm in the UK. In the middle of the UK. Still missing to the right. Okay, interesting. I didn't get closer there with that one. Might be some wind tweaks needed on that. The second bounce is going to be difficult. I'd honestly try that with two right spin instead of 2.5. Still going to be pushed right, or we adjust even more than that. Difficult though. Exclamation mark group, 6,000 members. Yes, do join us on Facebook. And we are 19 thumbs up away from 100. So if you do want to support the channel, it doesn't cost you anything. Throw me a thumb up on the video. It does help. Tough one, that. Tough hole. Right, let's see what we got on hole 5. Okay, I mean, if you've got snow globes or whatever, you can do a send it here, to be honest, on hole 5. We have had a send it shot here before. If you don't want to do that, we can really go with a Titan. I need to switch this out and go with a sniper though, don't want the cataclysm. So Titan is going to be fine, I think, on this one. Go straight in. Tricky one. Oh, what's going on with the scorecard? Sorry. Denny Montana, welcome. How you doing? Oh, I don't have a team command actually. Dorset Grump. Who's Dorset Grump? That name makes me laugh. And if you are joining us on the replay version, thank you so much for watching, and I hope your games go well. Alright, going with APOC for the accuracy. You know, it's not even 9 AM yet. I need all the help I can get. But obviously extra mile 7 is going to be fine. Extra mile 6 is going to be fine on this one. May need to push up though if you've got lower level drivers. And we're going to go with a bounce over. Max plus 10. Kind of want to just push up about 1.5 rings here after I've adjusted, and go with a bit of curl as well. So max plus 10, 5.1. And then we're going to go up 1.5 rings. And I'm going to go with some curl to the left, half a ball. Considering stepping up to the first time, awesome, excellent, well done. It's all right there. We're safely in the middle of the fairway. We could have pushed a little bit there, pushed it a bit further, or maybe reduced the backspin, but it's okay. Is the wind the same in 2 and 3 Star Pro? Yes, absolutely. Tuk Tuk Tuk, good morning. Stopping in before you head to work. Thank you very, very much. Yep, we're going to go straight on to expert after this. I'm going to try and have a look at the albatross attempt here, although it is tricky. I think we're a little bit short on the drive as well. Okay, 6.2. And the top spin is going to vary here depending where you are on the drive. We want to leave the ball guide short though. And we're going to go... I'm going to go max plus 5. Which is 6.7. Perfect away. Let's see, maybe we should have gone 0. I don't know. It looks a bit hot actually. Are we going to go close? Are we going to be close? Oh! Get in. Absolute beauty. Max plus 5. It crept in though from one side of the cup. Did a bit of a 360, but I'm pleased with that, honestly. A difficult shot to drop. Difficult shot to drop, but we'll take that. We will take that. Obviously, like I said, if you push the drive a bit harder, you need a little bit less topspin than that. Right, hole number 6. What do we have here? What do we have here? Nice to get that, actually. Out of all of them to drop. Nice to get that one. Okay, we've had to send it in expert, but I don't think we're going to have the wind strength to do that in pro. Although I'm very, very tempted to give this a go just to see if we can get over there with a berserker. To be honest, I'm going to give this a go. 9 more thumbs up away from 100. Do you think 1-star expert will be easier than 3-star pro? Absolutely. All day and every day. Thank you for the boons. Heather, welcome as well. Good to see you. If you are new here, let us know where you're watching from, what divisions you are playing as well. Don't forget you do need to be subscribed to the channel to be able to type in the chat. So join in the fun. Give us a wave. Say hello. Very friendly people here on the channel. And in the chat as well. Good to see you all. Right, are we going to be able to clear this, is the question, with a berserker. We want kind of decent wind strength. I don't know if that's enough. 7.5. Should be okay. Let's try 3 and 1. I'm going to stretch out. Let's aim down the middle then. 7.5. Max plus 10 is 4.4. Which is difficult to adjust for a start. And then we're going to push back up. This does need to be a maximum overpower job, which is not ideal. Oh, we got the perfect at least. It gets over there though. Ah, but it gets in the sand. Okay, we got over there comfortably. 7.5, bit more crosswind than tailwind. Don't need the right spin though. Honestly, think we could just go like 3.5 top spin with that one. I'm going to go with that, I think, to be honest. 2 yards less with the APOC. If we go in the sand or whatever, we are going to reach. So let's go with that. Sebastian, good to see you. Canada, awesome. In pro, but thinking about expert, subscribed a few months back. Thank you so much. Okay, 7.5. We want something around the mid-7s again. Oh, God, and of course it gives us 6.5. We're just going to give it a go then. I mean, this will be a good test, if nothing else. Uh, 3.8. Slightly more tailwind angle, but not much. I'm going to push back up to max. Give me 3.8. I'd rather have a great left than a great right, considering where the bunker is. We're just about clear, so it is going to be... Actually, the great ball helped there. Maybe a bit of curl on that. We've got a chance with the thorn, though. 397. This is all about how aggressively you want to go. Obviously, you know, we don't want to use too many berserkers, but if you're in the top tiers, you're going to have to try and get the drops. But only just made it. If that was more the crosswind or any less than that, extra mile 8 not going to get there. APOC 5 plus, I don't think you're going to have an issue because you've got 4 extra yards. So what do you think? Are you going to go with that or not? The other option is, you know, snow globe. Extra mile 9, you get an extra yard, Taz, so I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine with extra mile 9. Oh god, that's unlucky. He's very lucky that that didn't go in the water though. Sebastian is going to do a big topper power slice. It is only for the brave... Oh god, I'm in ringer range. Ah! Actually thought I'd be in thorn range here. Okay, gonna have to play over 100% slider here, which is going to be interesting. Tough shot. But we are going to give it a go. It's worth a go. Perfect away. Boom. Played 112% slider. 112% slider, because obviously the max wedge was before the cup, so you have to estimate there what you're going to do. You know, you have to look at your 100% line, then add on however many percent you think you are over, and then just give it a go, really. Thank you for the boom. So hole 7 next, which is another one we haven't had much in tournaments, so we're going to take a token on that. Mark, enjoying the stream from Tasmania, Australia. Going to get down to 1 degree, so Nordic feels very appropriate. Thank you, Mark. You'll be fine, Taz. I mean, that's, you know, extra mile 9. And I guess you got a decent APOC as well for either pro or expert, which is good. Jason Rusk, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm very well. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, who's fancying a sand bump on the next hole? And it's not a question that I'm going to answer myself, because I'm not going to go with it. But God, look at that then. Okay. Interesting one here. Don't really want to use the Goliath. Let me have a look at this one. Bob McClanahan, good to see you. Jason, horrendous on hole 3. It's the worst possible wind, but the rest of it's okay. So far. So far, it's okay. Okay, hole 7. This is going to be awkward. If we have tailwind, then obviously bouncing over with a long iron is going to be the play, but not in this wind angle, I don't think. I don't like the sand bump on this one with the horizon. I know it has been played in the past. Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, this guy is trying with the wind 5. The issue here is the adjustment is potentially going to go down into the ravine or the bunker. But let's see. Maybe I'll try this. I don't know. Taz, I use Clash Caddy on a very old iPad that won't run the game anymore because it's too old. But it just about copes with Clash Caddy. Greg, how you doing? Good to see you. No Master Jason, sadly. No Master. Right, can we do the Guardian then? I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But I'm going to play mid plus 10. 5.1. And just as I release my shot, Andy Benny says Guardian question mark. I'm very wide there. Very wide with the wind push. Okay, I don't know. I might try sniper now on that. I might try sniper right side. We definitely didn't need the left spin, that's for sure. Probably could have done a bit more on the adjustment with the Guardian. Probably mid 20 to be honest. Max 30 onto the green. Yeah, that's very true. It did used to be that with sniper in tour play. Are you making up notes or using notes from fellow team members? I'm going completely solo. I do have a couple of old guides here, but like I said at the beginning, we haven't had many of these holes before, so I've got limited content. You know, it's always good to refer to previous shots. So a lot of this I'm kind of just going by myself. Right, who's going to get us to 100 then? 3 away. 3 away. Axeman, how you doing? Okay, let's just see if we can get a sniper here, though. We're going to have to use a Kingmaker, though. See, the problem with this is I just don't like the where you adjust into. You know, we go down, we lose distance here, so I'm going to go with a bit of overpower. So I may just have to go with the Guardian, you know, I don't know. Needs curl, needs backspin. Like, which one is the best? I'm kind of thinking the... Right, okay, Sniper or Guardian? What are you going to go for? Type your answers in the chat. Sniper or Guardian? And when I say Sniper, I mean on the left side, as sorry, on the right side, as I did there. Steve Finn, how you doing? The chat's divided here. Seven Juice, good to see you. Sniper is winning a little bit. I've made my decision which one I'm going to play with, and I'm going to give the Sniper another go because I think there's less bounce to deal with. But I'm going to go with a bit of curl and a bit more backspin, like 4.8. Oh, side spin 5 ball. Yeah, could be. Could be. Rocket, says Jason. Yeah, he's throwing a curveball in the mix there with the rocket. The adjustment I did on there on that one was a mid plus 20. Guardian has much better backspin. You've got all 9 bars on most levels of Guardian. Definitely upper levels. You have decent ball guide-ish, but the Sniper is the one for the guideline. Okay, 5.5. We've less wind to deal with, so we said we were going to go 4.7-ish, and maybe 4.8. Actually, I'm going to go 5. 5.5 is going to be 6 rings. I did put some overpower on last time though. We do adjust downhill, so let's go with teeth and a bit of curl. Perfect away. Okay, interesting. I do think that's going to be the best one. Needs obviously a couple more attempts to dial that in, but yeah, a few more tokens on that. Probably could have gone with a bit less curl. And again, it's going to be worth looking at the wind angle as well. But tricky, you know, 4 and 7. Like if you compare it to hole 2, you have million % more chance of dropping hole 2 than you have on 4 and 7 put together. They're difficult. Okay, hole 8 coming up, another one which really will be a must eagle. And the top spin is going to be necessary. Okay, let's see what wind angle we've got here. Oh, God. Well, all I can say is that the end of the week's going to be a bit easier on this hole then. We've headwind in the other direction here. This really is going to be one where you're going to need a load of top spin. So you're looking at the Thor's hammer, maybe. The big topper's going to be short. We're going to have a look with the Kingmaker. It's probably going to need a... Sadly, he's probably going to need a Berserker though. Let's go straight in for time. We want a double bounce over the bunker here. I wonder if Expert have got send it wind on this one. Pro Division is always head with Steve. We were on about that earlier, and you're absolutely right. You seem to get much more headwind in Pro than in Expert. Too much for it to be a coincidence after all this time. And you notice difference in club level more in Pro because not everybody's got stuff with 6+ bars of topspin, apart from the big topper. This looks okay actually. With the Titan, that's very nice. Needs to pull up a little bit. He's okay. I'll see. I'm to see if I can do a bounce over with the Thor's hammer. You've also got the shot on the left side. You can go a couple of different routes here. But I'm going to go with all the topspin that I have. I know it seems a bit excessive. Do we try it with a Kingmaker then? 3.5 max plus 10. Two and a half rings. I'm going to go a bit more. I'm going to try this. Great right. Could be trouble. Yeah, this is not going to be good. It's going to just... Okay, we've hit the rough and roll, hit the sand and rolled out. A little bit more overpower I think would have been good. We might have got away with a great ball there with the overpower being a bit higher. But that's a tricky one. Berserker would obviously remove the need for any overpower, but I've already spent far too many Zerks. So. We're going to have a nasty one here to try and pop in. Let's see if we can get to be Thorn, I think, from here. Oh, God. Right on the min line. We're going to have to play with a hell of a lot of backspin. Or should I play with the Endbringer? I'm just going to give the Endbringer a go, I think. Playing with that much backspin on the Thorn is a nightmare. Let's see. I've gone 120%. Just snuck it in. Lee, how you doing? Good to see you. I'd rather play with the Endbringer than the Thorn with that. With like 4.5 backspin is all I really want to be playing with the Thorn. Nothing more than that. But we got that one in at least. Right, hole 9. Please let it not be headwind. Crosswind. Okay. So we have to decide here whether we go with the sniper or we play with a wood club with distance. Like the Guardian. If we can clear with the Guardian. I don't know if we can. So, you know what, I'm going to try the sniper and then we'll just see how we go on the drive. Some people are saying big dog or cat though. And we put the cat in. Guess the cat would be good, wouldn't it? Give us a bit more. Like, you know, well, let's try the Cataclysm then. You know, we can still bounce over with that. Right side with 180-yard wood club. Okay, well, let's see. Either way, this is a tough albatross. Expert coming up next after this hole. And here is another example where you are going to get an advantage if you have a lot of topspin. I'm going to limit myself here with 6 bars, because I don't want to be using the Thor's hammer all of the time, you know. 7.4 max plus 10 is me 5.1. And this is really one where you could use some overpower, but the thing is with the overpower is you risk the rough if you don't hit perfect ball. I'm going to go with a little bit, see where we can go. That's like 1 ring. Could go with much more though, but like I said, the more overpower you go with, that's way short. The more overpower you go with, the risk you've got there of going in the rough. So it's all about risk and reward on that. Suggestions for Academy: second bounce in tail and headwind compressed ball guide. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good call, Anthony. We'll definitely work on that. Horizon as well. There you go. Another good suggestion. Keep them coming. As they say, there's several ways to skin a cat. And right side playing master and expert, says Sebastian. Interesting. Thank you for that. You think my kingmakers are starting to get cobwebs, Greg? You know me too well. You know me too well. I'm going to tell you what. Glad we put the Cataclysm in the bag. Gee whiz, that was nearly embarrassing. So here we just have to play on, don't we, and get near the green at 4.5 top, 2 right. Going to go max 0 with some curl. 6.8 is going to be 4 rings. Any tricks on how to hit perfect every time? Count and practice. Okay, could have gone with another bar of topspin at least, but you know, we're going to, well, we've left ourselves another end bringer, but at least it's going to be less than 100% elevator slider. Chandan, thank you very much. Much appreciated. So probably push the drive, or you know, lower level clubs in pro, let's not forget topspin boost is an option there if you're not getting a driver with 6 topspin, or even if you do have a driver with 6 topspin and you don't want to use overpower, whack a couple of bars topspin boost on, get yourself an extra 40 yards of distance, and then you can attack for albatross really. But then again, you've got hole 1, you've got hole 8, hole 2, all excellent chances. You've got to weigh up, it's only qualifying round. Do you want to be spending premium balls in the qualifying round, or do you just want to get through safely, you know? All of these decisions, you've just got to weigh up according to what you want and what you're prepared to spend, really. Let's check for dead spots here though, just in case. And then we're going to be going on to expert. Oh, great left guard. It's a good miss actually. Yeah. Missed the end bringer there with not enough topspin. But anyway, you know, that's not the purpose to score well on this thing. It's just about getting looks at the holes. So, you know what, 15 is still okay. We've got a nice albatross on 5, and we've definitely got something to work with. And we've given a few holes the other tests as well. Poor adjustment on the end bringer, though. We're going to have a giggle at that. But thank you for watching. Obviously, if you've been on replay, timestamps available if you want to go back and look at the holes. We're now going to go straight on to expert, so don't go away. Don't go away.